Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Hubert, and I appreciate you being here today. So today we're going to talk about how your feelings affect your habits. Have you ever noticed how your feelings can affect your daily habits? For example, if you grew up in a home where your parents always argued, you may have developed a fear of relationships, or you may think that you need to argue, or that argue is love, right? Or so you may think it's perfectly normal for adults to argue, and that's what relationships are like. If you grew up being surrounded by money issues, then maybe the subject of money can make you fearful or angry when you hear it or when you talk about it. A habit is nothing more than a set of steps that you do repeatedly. So you can see how negative feelings or thoughts can affect this. They can affect your habits, right? So a child might grow up expecting that they will never have money, and so they never bother taking steps to counteract this. So instead of learning how to save or budget, they just accept the fact that they won't have money when they're older. That's just the way it is. And the point here is not to let your negative feelings affect your efforts in trying to make changes. You got to dream first of things that you don't even have or you don't even know are possible, right? You got to get out in the world and see those things. And you want to understand what it is you want out of life. There might be things that you didn't even know were possible. They just, because it wasn't something that was in your life, in your family growing up or whatever. And so think about what those things are, like just dream and figure out, what do you really want out of life? Maybe it's just simple things too, like maybe you want to own your first home, or maybe you want to have a happy marriage, or maybe you want to go to college, right? Whatever your goal is, write it down and then figure out the steps that you need to achieve it. So for example, if you wanted to buy a house or a home, how much money do you need for a down payment? Then start thinking good thoughts about your choice, and think about how happy you're going to be in your home, and what it's going to be like to have your home. Start really dreaming about that, right? So be positive that you're going to save enough for your down payment. You got your plan, you know how much you need, and you're going to save it, right? Or know that you're going to get accepted into the college of your choice, or you're going to find that person of your dreams. So whatever it is, now that you have that plan of action, you need to form the habits to achieve your goals. And so this can include learning how to put money aside weekly, or it might involve taking a night class so you can get accepted into college. And as you start doing those things repeatedly, over time, they will become part of your daily routine and they'll form a habit. So before you know it, you'll be saving regularly without even thinking about it. Without even thinking twice, you'll just be saving because that's what you do, right? So, losing weight requires the forming of new habits, just like anything else, right? You need to eat smaller portions of healthier food to achieve your weight loss goals. And you may have already tried to lose weight unsuccessfully. And there's so many reasons why this is so difficult. And it's difficult for a lot of people, me included. But a major roadblock could be that your mindset is not positive, right? You might think that you will never lose those 20 pounds, or that you will still feel the same way as you do now, even after you lose it. Or you might have issues from your childhood about not being good enough. There's so many things, right? And if you can get past these negative feelings and turn them into positive ones, your chances of success will improve. So be positive that you will get healthy and you will lose those extra pounds. Start thinking about how great you will feel when you can fit into that little black dress again, right? So what will it take to make that happen? We know that you need to eat less food and more healthy food, and you need to get more exercise, right? So make a plan of action how you will do that. So now that you have your plan of action, you need to form those habits to achieve your goals. And for me, that plan includes me getting on the treadmill for at least 30 minutes every day. Yes, I struggle with the weight issue, like most people who struggle with things. And I have a lot of mental baggage and a lot of feelings that go along with that. And yes, most of that comes from my childhood. But I'm working on my feelings around my weight, because I know that thoughts are things and our feelings affect our habits, right? That's exactly what we're talking about today. And so, but I've been able to turn the treadmill into a habit. In fact, which is really cool, I have not missed a single day in 67 days. So isn't that cool? I have been tracking it. But I started with telling myself that I just need to do 30 minutes, but now I bumped it up to 45 minutes. And I know that doesn't sound like much, maybe to you, but it hasn't been easy. I mean, I had to force myself to do it in the beginning, and those 30 minutes felt like hours and hours, right? I told myself that anybody could do 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes, right? What's 30 minutes out of a whole day? And instead of thinking about the drudgery of being on that treadmill for 30 minutes, I started telling myself how much better I'm feeling now that I'm moving my body. I started getting into that, trying to feel gratitude and trying to feel, oh man, look, I can feel me moving. Look at me, I'm sweating. Look at all the good things I'm doing for my body, right? And what's really great about it is I think it's becoming a habit, because I don't have to force myself to do it anymore. Now it's just something that's really important that I have to get done every day. And so if you aren't that happy with your current life, start working on changing the way you feel about yourself and about others. And this small change of mind can lead to huge improvements in your life. Is it going to be easy? No, probably not. It's never easy. Nothing's easy. Nothing worthwhile is easy, right? But it's a process. The key is to work on getting better every day. As long as you're working on it and growing, you're moving in the right direction. And you will achieve everything you want to achieve as long as you keep moving in that right direction. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What kinds of things, what kinds of habits are you working on to build in your life? You know, how have your feelings played a part in working to create those habits? Please get down in the comments below and share your thoughts and feelings. I would love to hear your stories. So, hey, thanks for being here with me today. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.